First slip and second, diving Parori can't get to it. 4 wides, and that's the 6th run coming in this over, all by wides. Once again, another delivery that could also be collected by somebody, especially at slip. And there it is, signaled wide. So 7 runs, all extras and all wides. As we see the action replay. The ball moved so much, and Martin Crowe, for the 2nd time in this over, doing what Parori should have done. Owens bowls to Mahanama, forces him on the onside through mid-wicket. Should be a comfortable couple. As Dion Nash picks up running in from mid-off. Mahanama on to 3, and with Trindle falling with just 4.2 overs bowled and getting stronger, the umpires call off play, in fact suspends play, and that was the story that stayed with light fading and the drizzle getting stronger. Sri Lanka finished at 10 for the loss of no wickets, with Mahanama on 3 and Hathurusinha yet to score, and the bulk of scoring by way of extras. Sua bowled 2.2 overs and Owens just 2 overs, and he conceded the most number of runs. And we hope you enjoyed, and join us tomorrow for highlights on the 3rd day. Good night from me. Hashan Tilakaratne and Arjuna Ranatunga both yet to score, coming out to the middle, and the Sri Lankan captain today celebrating his birthday. Sri Lanka will be looking for some quick runs, and we pick up play in the 1st over. Murphy Sua is the bowler, Hashan Tilakaratne taking strike. Sua, the most successful New Zealand bowler up to now, with 2 wickets. Tilakaratne prods forward off the pad, and that's the 300th run of the innings, coming up in 369 minutes of batting of a leg by, and Sua completing the over. So Owens now with the 1st over of the 4th day from him. Bowled him, beautiful delivery, right on target of the very first delivery, and Hashan Tilakaratne playing right over it, through the gate, and the 5th Sri Lankan wicket down. Owens kept that ball up and straight, and Hashan Tilakaratne, a poor stroke from him, left that gate open, and the ball right through it, hitting middle and off stump. So Sri Lanka effectively losing their 3rd wicket for the addition of only 3 runs, and at wickets falling at 297 and 300, Gamini Wickramasinghe comes in. The Sri Lankan wicketkeeper will be looking up to score some runs quickly and do it well as Owens comes to him. Good delivery to greet the new batsman, keeps the pressure up. Strain down the offside, and that's a pretty adventurous stroke there from Gamini Wickramasinghe, wide of zone right at 3rd man. That's 4. More of a Caribbean nature, and what a way to get off the mark. That's a glorious stroke from Gamini Wickramasinghe, away from his body, but he timed it so well. He was very confident playing that one, and as we see it from another angle, he really moved into it off the back foot and then slashed it middle of the bat. Good delivery, beat Ranatunga, not very far away from the outside. So Owens bowling pretty effectively on the 4th day. Ranatunga edges, and he's gone. Good catch in front of first slip. So Parori picks up the first victim of the match, and what a good strike there from Owens. His 2nd wicket, and bowling so well in his 1st test match. Brings Champaka Ramanayaka into the middle, and Sri Lanka have now lost 2 wickets on the 4th day for the addition of 10 runs, and the last 4 wickets for the addition of only 12. Swadu Ramanayaka, and a pretty loose stroke there. Owens now in. Wickramasinghe drives firmly over the top on the offside, through cover. That'll be just 4, beating the fielder on the area where the outfield is not very fast. That's the 2nd boundary for Gamini Wickramasinghe. Takes him on to double figures. He's on 11. Timed it well once again, and no fielder there in the cover area. He took good advantage. Owens to Ramanayaka, edges him wide of the third slip there. Good effort from the New Zealand fielder at the boundary, but he couldn't prevent it from crossing over. And he had a long chase, and that was Dion Nash. Desperate attempt, but 4 runs. So Ramanayaka off the mark. Suwa into him. Once again, Ramanayaka slashing and missing. So instructions very clear from the Sri Lankan dressing room to go after that bowling, and a declaration will be coming in pretty quickly. Ramanayaka reaching out to it and missing it. Trying to force it over on the offside. 316 for 6 the total. Nowhere near it, playing that one. Suwa from the Murtu end. Full toss to Ramanayaka, plays him on the onside. That's a firm stroke. A long chase there for the fielder. John Wright picking it up as it slowed down, and the batsman taking 3. And that's the declaration coming in with Sri Lanka on 327 for 6. Vikram Singh on 13 and Ramanayaka on 10. Vikram Singh a pretty bold strike out there, and Ramanayaka gave him very good support. And Michael Owens and Murphy Suwa picking up 2 wickets for New Zealand, and Dion Nash the first one. That's the Sri Lankan scorecard. Mahanama the top score of 153, but losing wickets after the exit of Aravinda De Silva and Asanka Gurusingha, with the middle order somewhat shaky. Tilakaratne and Ranatunga not impressing. 92 overs bowled and 32 extras of some concern, and that's the New Zealand bowling figures. Vaughan, Harris, Jones and Crowe failing to take wickets, but Vaughan in particular bowled quite menacingly, and Sri Lanka looking for a quick breakthrough as the umpires come out to the middle, and Arjuna Ranatunga on his birthday leading Sri Lanka out for the second time in this match, hoping to make a breakthrough. He made a declaration, and with just 37 runs on, Blair Hartland and John Wright at the middle. Hartland taking strike from Ramanayaka. Confidently played to cover. Arunasiri the fielder. Wright, the most experienced batsman, taking strike from Dulip Lienage, the highest wicket taker in the first innings for Sri Lanka. Played defensively but not very effectively, and New Zealand will be hoping to stay there as long as possible. Oh, that's a good delivery, and Vikram Singh there a bit suspect. The ball moved off the seam, and pretty helpful conditions at the Tyrone Fernando Stadium, and Wright very lucky not to have got a touch. Vikram Singh in fact moved in the wrong direction as the ball swung away on the offside from the left-hander. Hartland also playing and missing to Ramanayaka, this time the ball moving away from the right-hander. So good bowling here from the Sri Lankan new ball bowler, the most experienced of the lot. Really worked himself out, and that ball just missing the outside edge. The slip cordon will be waiting expectantly. And John Wright trying to take the pressure off as the field comes in, and Ranatunga on the offensive. Good delivery, well worth a shout. But umpire Saman Singh not impressed. Hartland, a pretty dumb expression. Will be looking to stay there as long as possible. He came across that ball not gaining too much height. So Lienage shouting and earning that shout very well. A good delivery. That one beat Hartland, and Lienage has very good reasons to be quite annoyed and dejected that he missed the outside edge of that one. So he's bowling well, and the new ball bowlers so far making good use of the ball and the conditions. Ramanayaka is bowling from the Moratuwa end. Right. Let it go outside the off stump. The umpires under a lot of pressure, but they've done a fairly good job right up to now. Wright has a long reach. He comes well forward and gets it on his front leg. No danger there. Lienage to Hartland. Balls, plays it and well fielded at third slip by Hashan Tilakaratne. Sri Lanka needs to tighten up in that area. That was an edge, but well away from the fielder. It bounced in front of him. Good effort from Tilakaratne. Lienage into Wright. Oh, he played and missed. So many times with the new ball, and pretty hard luck there for Lienage. He's been trying for a long time, and Wright playing and missing. Obviously out of prime touch. That was a pretty loose delivery, and Wright looking for the big hit. The crowd slightly improved from the morning, but well below what we had on the third day. Full toss and driven firmly through cover point, and that's the first boundary for John Wright on the fourth tour to Sri Lanka, and the first of his innings, and a pretty loose delivery there from Duleep Lienage. Arjuna Ranatunga into the attack. So he will be hoping to have better luck with the ball. Wright taking strike. Edges it. Oh, just short of Hashan Tilakaratne. That should have been taken. And a pretty thick edge there. And Hashan Tilakaratne just failing to get both hands to that one. It was short, but certainly he should have taken that one. He's at first slip. One of the better fielders in the Sri Lankan side. He's a bit slow off the mark. That prevented him from taking. Aravinda De Silva in the first innings took a similar catch of Hartland to take the first wicket, but not luck this time. Hartland it is, taking strike from Ramanayaka. So Hartland batting quite well, taking no chances. Hatrusingha bowls to him. That one beat him. He was late in taking his bat away from the line of that delivery and nearly cost him his wicket. Not much of a movement, but clever variation of pace there. And Ranatunga switching his bowlers to try and break through. Ramanayaka to right. Balls played forward, and that's a good run. Well judged, taken, and Hashan Tilakaratne has a shy at the non-strikers end. There's no fielder backing up, so 4 runs. 5 runs to John Wright as he moves up to double figures. Umpire Samarasinghe signalling the 5 runs to the scorers, and New Zealand on its way safely. Next delivery short and cut well, but he played over it, and Gamini Wickramasinghe picks up. Runs here for Hartland on the onside. Ramanayaka gives chase. Long chase there for him, but the outfield slightly damp and slow. That's a good return to the bowler. Tilakaratne at forward short leg. An intended bouncer, a short one, and played well by Wright. Lienage, the fielder, coming in from fine leg, and a fairly good return to Gamini Wickramasinghe. So Wright is gaining in confidence, playing his strokes much more confidently. Ramanayaka into Hartland. Edges it, and he's taken it, but that's a no ball. Oh, tragedy for Ramanayaka and Sanath Jayasuriya, who is in at third slip for Asanka Gurusinghe, who is not on the field, and the slip fielders thoroughly annoyed. A good delivery, he hits it away to fine leg region. That'll be a firm shot. Came back, but umpire Samarasinghe not interested. Outside the line of the off stump. Oh, well played there by Wright. He got the foot to the pitch of that ball and drove it very firmly. survives. That ball came into Heartland, and a good ball there from Champaka Ramanayaka. Had the batsman in all sorts of trouble, but at the nick of the time, it just got his bat through, preventing it from having him LBW or bowled. Denegay to Heartland, and he top edges it. There's no fielder there to third man, 4 runs. That's his third boundary. Takes Heartland on to 27. Don Arunasiri spin into the Sri Lankan attack, well flighted, and allowed appeal, picked up there by Sanath Jayasuriya. Umpire KT Francis not interested, and a lot of pressure on the Sri Lankan umpires, but they have done quite well, giving a lot of air, but well stretched there by John Wright. Lienegay. He dropped it short, and Ranatunga, who took the pace of that at gully, and the fielding completed by Chandika Hathurusingha. And he got that one away, not very well, but away from Hashant Tilakaratne down to the boundary for 4, and that's the third boundary for John Wright. At the last moment, he probably took the eyes off that ball, but nevertheless continued with the stroke, the intended hook shot, and although the ball in the air for a long time, just out of the reach of Hashant Tilakaratne. Had he taken it, would have been a good catch. So John Wright becomes the first New Zealander to do so, and doing it in great style. Driven on the half volley past Aravinda De Silva at cover. He got a hand to it, the pace taken off the ball, and a couple to Blair Heartland. Hathurusingha doing the fielding. Ranatunga very concerned that the breakthrough is not there. Arunasiri bowls to Heartland and left alone. It was very close. Not very far away from the bat there, and Aravinda De Silva clearly not ready for that one. Ranatunga's next delivery pulled away on the onside. From point leg, it's Arunasiri fielding and returning well. The next ball over pitch and driven firmly through cover. That's a good stroke there from Blair Heartland. He really launched himself onto that one and timed it so well, giving absolutely no chance for the cover fielders to get anywhere near it. So this is the highest opening partnership at the Tyrone Fernando Stadium in 6 test innings. Oh, a bit of bother. He may have probably got himself bowled if that one hit the wickets. Varnavira into Heartland. The next ball short and thumped through cover. Probably would not reach the boundary. Wait and see. No, it will. Just beats Chandika Hathurusingha into the boundary, and that's the 4th for Blair Heartland. He's on to 41. Sanath Jayasuriya picks up, and Varnavira asks another loud question. Umpire KT Francis not impressed. Clearly off the pad, as Blair Heartland offered only his front pad to that delivery from Varnavira. Close-in fielders very attentive, and the New Zealand opener stretching as much as possible. The third umpire is Ponnadure, bringing in match balls for a change of deliveries, change of balls. Arunasiri to John Wright. Driven on the offside, that's a good stroke. Varnavira gives chase, it will be a long one. And good bit of fielding there, prevented it from crossing over. And a comfortable 3 runs to John Wright. Varnavira to Wright. Stroked it away on the onside, that's a good stroke off his legs. Probably will reach the boundary. Yes, it does. A pretty loose delivery there. That's the 3rd boundary for John Wright. Heartland plays forward, and Sanath Jayasuriya once again asking the question, but umpire Francis not impressed. Oh, a neat bit of stumping there by Gamini Wickramasinghe, but the batsman safely home. That was good cricket. Not the easiest of stumpings and collections, but in a flash, the ball gaining a little bit of height. So good work there by Gamini Wickramasinghe. But Blair Hartland had his rear foot out and then in time. The next ball stroked it on the offside to third man. Chandika Hathrusingh on the fielder. Batsman complete too. A good return into Kamini Wickramasinghe. So that's Blair Hartland with his maiden test half century, the second New Zealander to do so after Chris Harris, and with a total of 104 for no loss, and New Zealand with 67 runs on, going into the final day with all their wickets intact. It has been a quite sensible and fair recovery for them to be in this match and go into the next matches from a position of strength. They have really struggled, they have survived, and the